UCLA Chancellor Gene Block is in our nation's capital right now. He is
microphone. He'll be back with your morning commute coming up. Also ahead, a record-breaking travel weekend begins at LAX. What to expect if you're going out of town. KTLA 5 Morning News at 5 a.m. starts right now.
Faculty members from UCLA also flew to the nation's capital to speak out against Gene Block's testimony today, following the volatile protests on campus between students and police. Now, Block, he told congressional leaders his administrators should have acted sooner to dismantle and also clear the encampment of pro-Palestinian demonstrators. This hearing, calling for accountability, stopping anti-Semitic college chaos, has been going on all morning. The leaders of Northwestern and Rutgers University are also testifying. Block has been answering questions about the recent tensions on the campus of UCLA that drew a huge law enforcement presence the end of April. Protesters, some students, some outside groups would eventually clash with police when pro-Palestinian counter-protesters attacked that encampment. Chaos unfolded. Some people were injured. Police eventually moved in to clear the tents and barricades erected outside of Royce Hall. Hundreds of demonstrators were arrested. Block said that his administrators should have moved faster to address the problem. Here's more on what the chancellor had to say. He was also criticized by the Republican chair of the hearing on Block's delay in not acting sooner.
You cleared the encampment only after a violent riot erupted. For days, you stood by as Jews were assaulted and the illegal checkpoints blocked access to campus in broad daylight. Your actions were too little, too late.
With the benefit of hindsight, we should have been prepared to immediately remove the encampment if and when the safety of our community was put at risk. We have since taken decisive action. I created a new Office of Campus Safety that reports directly to me. Finally, we will hold accountable all those engaged in violence or violated our policies.
As this testimony continued on Capitol Hill, there was also strong reaction to the statements of university leaders on campuses with staged protests. There were members of the University of California, American Federation of Teachers, among other groups, blasting Block's handling of the massive demonstrations. John Brandstatter, he's a UCLA faculty member. He told reporters that the only violence that occurred during the sweeping arrests on campus was instigated by people from off campus, not members of the UCLA community, and that the encampment itself was peaceful. He said police should have punished the perpetrators, those counter-protesters, and not UCLA faculty and students exercising their constitutional rights.
I was arrested on the night of May 1st, and in the days since, I don't think I've had a single good night's sleep after seeing students shot with rubber bullets. I've seen riot police swinging 3-foot batons, knocking, little rubber shields out of students' hands. I can't believe that someone like Gene Block, who claims to want to protect students, all he can think to do is to turn riot police against his own students. Where was he when the mob came to beat up my students?
Brandstatter and other representatives there said there is a lot at stake, protecting students' civil rights across the board, including Jewish students, upholding free speech. He and others called for Block's immediate resignation. We'll continue following those developments in Washington. That's the latest in the newsroom. I'm Corrine Winter. We'll send it back to you now in the studio.
All right, Corrine, thank you. Meanwhile, pro-Palestinian protesters are building a new encampment on the UCLA campus at this hour.
And we know the LAPD is now on tactical alert as barricades, some canopies, and it looks like tents are being set up. KTLA's Jennifer McGraw joins us live. She's at the campus there at UCLA with more on this developing story. Jen.
Sandy and Lou, it's sort of a standoff between police and pro-Palestinian protesters. Right now, that's because police aren't allowing anybody into the encampment. This is what they've been building since 7 o'clock this morning. Once again, organizers calling out supporters to join their encampment here on campus. Sky 5 overhead, where you can see people setting up tents and barricades. The encampment is blocking access to part of the UCLA campus, prompting that tactical alert from LAPD. They put up wooden barricades at the entrance to the courtyard. A few tents and canopies were also set up behind the barricade. So far, it looks like authorities are allowing the protesters to stay. That's just for now. The developments come as the UCLA chancellor is testifying on Capitol Hill. The encampment forced on campus classes to be canceled last month when the violence erupted and kept students from accessing areas of the school, such as the library, as final exams were approaching. Some students said that they would be asked by pro-Palestinian demonstrators if they were Zionists, and if they said yes, they would be denied access. The tension culminated in a violent clash between pro-Palestinian counter-protesters and the demonstrators on April 30th. The counter-demonstrators threw traffic cones and released pepper spray in fighting that went on for hours before police stepped in, drawing criticism from Muslim students, political leaders, and advocacy groups. Now back out here live, I have tried to speak with a couple of students and they say no comment, and that's pretty much what we saw when we were here last month, when we were asking these pro-Palestinian protesters why they're here, what is their message, and generally they would not have any comment. Now right now I'm told that these kids are upset, these students are upset because police are not allowing food or water into the courtyard, and again, they're not allowing anybody else. So it looks like a generally small encampment right now, and it doesn't appear that it will actually grow, but we will keep our eye on it and bring you the latest. We are here live at UCLA. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.